Welcome to your reading. Let's see what Ascended Master is working with you to start this off. Alright, let's see what we got. Ram Dass, Guru Ram Dass, miraculous moment. Harmony surrounds you. Expect miracles. Maybe you're somebody who loves Ram Dass. Ram Dass may be a guide for you. Ram Dass is coming through today to let you know that, yo, you're in a good energy. Harmony is surrounding you, and you should expect some miracles. Miraculous moment. You're in a miraculous time of your life. Even though it might not seem like that, it might feel boring, it might feel mundane, but just trust your overall trajectory. You're in a very good place right now. There's a lot of harmony, there's a lot of synchronicity. If you really pay attention, the universe is always speaking. One of my favorite quotes is, Source is always speaking if you're listening, and it's really true. So expect miracles, and those don't need to be like grandiose and like, oh my God, I just won the lottery. They can be, they really can be, but what I'm feeling mostly is like, pay attention, because the source is speaking with you. Your angels are communicating with you. You are in a very synchronistic time period of your life right now, and you might have even just seen a sign that tripped you out, and you're like, holy, there's no way that could be a coincidence. This is your sign. It wasn't a coincidence, and Ram Dass is trying to show you that. So yeah, man, Ram Dass is leaning off. I also feel another Ascended Master trying to come through, and then we'll go to your message. Paul the Venetian, gifted one, revealing hidden talents, opportunities to shine. So maybe, yo, you got some talents. Why aren't you sharing them? You know, Ram Dass, he was sharing his talents. He was just such an activator in people, for the peace in people, and for reconnecting to themselves and reconnecting with the oneness, with the love of life. And this is saying revealing hidden talents. You have an opportunity to shine. You're gifted. Why are you sleeping on yourself? I'm going to ask you the same thing. Why are you sleeping on yourself? You can't be doing that. We need you. We need your light. We need you sharing your aspect of the source consciousness, your unique vibration. That's what we have to remember. It's so easy to compare our talents to other people's talents, but that is ultimately an illusion. You're gifted, bro. We need you. We need you. So Ram Dass and Paul the Venetian are leading this reading for you. You're very gifted. All right. Going to go to Rebecca Campbell's, what's it, the Starseed Oracle deck. It's one of my favorite ones, man. It's such a cool deck. I work with Kyle Gray's decks, Diana Cooper's. I have so many different ones, but mainly Kyle Gray's, and yeah. But let's see the message here. Breath of the Cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. Yeah, you don't got to micromanage your talents. You don't got to judge yourself. You don't need to critique yourself. That's what I'm feeling right now. You've been critiquing yourself recently, and you don't need to, bro. We need you. We need your talents. We need your voice. Nothing needs to be perfect. You don't need to micromanage every aspect of your life either, because Source has got you. Your angels have got you. When you're moving in alignment, when you're moving in your heart space, when you're doing what you feel is in alignment to what you should be doing, just trust that, bro. My will to thy will. That's poetic, man. Micromanaging the universe. So, I don't know. What I'm also seeing, it looks like, wow, it's crazy. It's like a galaxy, but it looks like she's like with her like lion guide. So maybe you're connected to the lions. Maybe you feel connected to lions and tigers. Maybe that's your spirit animal. But what I'm feeling is, yeah, like, be courageous, yo. Step out of your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? We need you right now. Don't worry what people think. Who cares? Another cosmos, child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. So we got cosmos twice. That's crazy. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. So you are being called right now to express yourself. We are all source. Every single one of us. Me, you, everything. Everything is consciousness and everything is source. And you can't compare, because we're all unique. So therefore, you need to go within. We need you right now. Go within. Really feel into you, your uniqueness, and how you are meant to show up in this world is what I'm really feeling. You are a child of the cosmos. You might even resonate with the term starseed, because you probably are one if this is coming through. But you got breath of the cosmos and child of the cosmos. So recognize your infiniteness is what I'm feeling. Recognize the oneness in all, and recognize that you are the one and you are nothing all at the same time. That's the most beautiful part about it. It's not egoic to be in your power, because when you're connected to your source, man, you're connected to source. You know what I'm saying? So breathe in that power. Breathe in the intelligence of the universe. See the synchronicity. Look for the magic. Look for the signs, because ultimately you are the magic and you are the signs. What else do we got here? Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So maybe you felt cracked open. Maybe you're going through some healing right now, but Ram Dass is the perfect person to guide you through this, you know what I'm saying? And if you are unfamiliar with Ram Dass, you should definitely pull up some YouTube videos, some TikToks, whatever, and You know, tap in with Ram Dass. He's changed my life too. There was so many times throughout my life, even when I would just be at work and then like he was super dense and just brutal, I'd have him on in my earbuds so I wasn't like overthinking. That really helped me out. So yeah, just realize like even if you feel like you're at rock bottom, like surrender to the alchemy of that. Surrender to what is going on in your life. Don't try to force yourself to feel like $1,000,000 because honestly, life isn't about feeling a tip-top shape at all times either. Like you're not gonna always be in like your source energy, like beaming. That's just not life. That's not how it goes. It's supposed to be a sway. It's supposed to be an unraveling. It's supposed to be healing. That's why we're in the earth school to begin with, and Ram Dass would want you to know that. You know what I'm saying? Ram Dass taught that himself. It's okay to crack open up your heart also. That's what I'm feeling. Open up your heart to yourself. Love yourself. Recognize that you are a child of the cosmos. Do not be so hard on yourself. I have a feeling that you've been hard on yourself recently, and you got to stop doing that. We need your light. We need your uniqueness. You don't need to compare yourself to anybody. It's an illusion. We're one anyways. So recognize the beauty in somebody else, but recognize your own. Look at yourself in the mirror. Please do this today. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love myself. I see myself, and I don't need to be perfect in order to love myself. You know what I'm saying? I forgive myself. I can start a new path. You know what? I might feel like I'm at rock bottom, but I'm going to crack myself open even more. I'm going to release what I need to release. I'm going to heal. I'm going to love myself because I am gifted and I have things that I need to share with this collective that's going to help them. I am the breath of the cosmos. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to micromanage yourself and look at everything that's not good about yourself and all the mistakes you've made or how you've treated people. Yo, just switch it up now. You know, start making amends. Start making better for what you have done if you're giving yourself a hard time on stuff. That's what I have to remind myself sometimes. I haven't always been this super high vibrational person. Man, I was so dense, completely disconnected from myself, so blocked, like just the complete opposite, to be honest, of who I am now. But that's the beauty of life. That's how much your trajectory can change. I never would have thought that I'd be who I am, doing what I'm doing right now for the collective. But you know what? That's the magic in it. We got to surrender. We got to hit rock bottom. I'm so grateful for those times in my life where I hit rock bottom. I don't want to go to rock bottom again, but what I'm trying to, because I'm proud of where I'm at right now in my life. And you might not be somebody who's proud of yourself right now, but you should be. And just to realize that harmony does surround you, and you are exactly where you're meant to be in your healing journey. And you have an opportunity to shine here. You really do. You have an opportunity within being cracked open to really shine your truest, authentic nature is what I'm feeling. You don't need to pretend for anybody else anymore. Big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. So once again, I feel like these are connected here too. Like you got some ideas, you got some things you want to create. You got to act on those things. What are you waiting for? You know, you're gifted. You have talents, bro. Like those nudges from your higher self and from your spirit team and from source are not just like you overthinking things. Oh yeah, whatever. I can't do. Nope, you can. You can. There's a reason why. A lot of us are super in tune. We're all psychic. We're all in tune. We're all the oneness. Like I said, we're all source. But some people realize that and some people don't. So you need to realize that. Realize who you are. Realize that you can think big. You don't have to limit yourself. Doesn't matter who's around you who doesn't think big. I have a lot of people around me who are very close-minded and don't think the way that I do. And if I were to sit and wait for them to tell me to be me and to think big how I do, boy, I'd be waiting forever. You know, you gotta be you. Allow yourself to hit rock bottom. Allow yourself to be cracked open. Allow yourself to be in the oneness, to feel the peace, to realize that you are the breath of the cosmos and you are the child of the cosmos. We are all one. We are all source. And we need you right now. Think bigger. Keep thinking big. All right, let's do one more from this deck. Fall into my arms. Wow, this is amazing. Surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. So yeah, honestly, what I'm feeling again, it's like life can be difficult. It can be very challenging, and you're probably experiencing that right now in your life. But surrender into it, you know, be cracked open. Surrender. You're a child of the cosmos. You are the breath of the cosmos. Ram Dass was all about surrendering, you know. He was all about the oneness and going back home within. And what you have, oh, this is crazy. If you really look deep into the picture, you see that she's there. She's surrendering. But up above her, she's got ancestors watching her. You have ancestors and guides watching you right now, protecting you, seeing your journey, seeing and loving you and nurturing you from the other side, sending you healing energy. I can really feel that right now. So please don't resist that. And just surrender to the oneness, surrender to where you are in your life, no matter what it looks like. Stop the tug and pull. You can't force your way out of it. You can't force your way out of healing. You got to love yourself through it. All right, so we'll put that deck down. All right, this deck sources. All right, let's see what else we need to do. Got a couple more cards here. Virtues, do the right thing. All right, so look, be virtuous in your choices and actions. There is an opportunity for you to take the higher ground that will bring an end to conflict or disagreement. Do what you know needs to be done to bring resolution and healing. If you need to admit that you were wrong, it may not be easy, but by doing so, you will remind those around you how much you care, and this will guide everyone back to a state of harmony. The activation, the affirmation is, I choose to bring peace to every conflict. That also includes the conflict within yourself. As we're talking about, do the right thing. Love yourself. Don't give yourself and other people such a hard time. It's really easy to point the finger at people, be like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you like this? Because it would make my life easier. I've done that many times throughout my life, but that's not going to serve you at this point. What's going to serve you is by doing right by yourself, which is being tender with yourself and being tender with everything and everybody else around you, because we are all the source and we are all the same thing, just experiencing life in a different way, including the animals, including the sun, everything. You're a human, that's your experience in it, but we are all the same thing. So do the right thing by yourself and by the others in your life and by everything in life. And you're going to feel a lot better about yourself. Fire Guardian, your desires are not unholy. Once again, the talents, bro. There's a reason you're seeing this right now. You're very talented and we need your talents. Your desires are not unholy. You got the Fire Guardian of Source working with you. Powerful. I can feel it. We're also in the year of the Fire Horse. So this is your sign to take advantage of the energies that are happening right now. Source is trying to push you forward in your healing and ascension journey and into your creations. I can really feel that right now. So please tap into it. You're not wrong for wanting bigger. You're not wrong for wanting more. Source is literally saying, fall into my arms, no matter how cracked open you are, because the big picture thinking is the right way to go here. So your desires are not unholy. You are being encouraged to connect to the energy of desire and ignite your passions. As long as what you desire does not cause harm or danger to any living being, your desires are not unholy. Express yourself, play, and be untamed. For allowing these raw and authentic aspects of yourself to come to the surface also allows the universe to see you in all of your glory. The affirmation is, I ignite the fire of my passions and let it roar. And once again, look at that. That's a lion to me. You know what I'm saying? You got some lion, either spirit animal guides or you're connected to the Lyrans like me. You know what I'm saying? I got the lion tat. Your desires aren't unholy. You're exactly where you need to be. We need you expressing your talents right now. We need you to tap into that, especially if you feel cracked open, especially if you're feeling emotional, especially if you're going through healing. At least for me, that was what some of the times where I made some of the best art that I've ever made. So recognize that Source is saying, we need you right now. It's the year of the Fire Horse. This is your time. Last card, Faith. Yo, honestly, one of my favorite archangels that I work with on a daily basis. Oh, never mind. It's Haniel. Even better. But Faith is here with you too. So Faith is protecting you. I can feel that. And Archangel Michael. Haniel, downloads of intuition. Trust what is coming to you, for the information is absolutely a glimpse of the future. Your psychic gifts are heightened at the moment, and it's essential for you to take the time to record what is coming from within. As a reminder, nothing is set in stone. And therefore, if your intentions change, you can absolutely rewrite what is to come. But you are receiving information that will serve you on your way. Activation. I trust my intuition and psychic gifts. So once again, this is saying, like, you're getting downloads right now. Trust what's coming to you. Trust this message ultimately, because it's so easy to be like, oh, this message might not have been for me, blah, blah, blah. There's so many other people who probably saw this message. No, it was for you. So you're tapped in. You're getting the downloads from Source. Nothing is set in stone. You are the creator of your life. Get quantum. Get in your manifestation bag. No matter how you feel right now, allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to be in the oneness. Allow yourself to be cracked open. Allow yourself to love yourself. Connect with your guides. Connect with your higher self. And ask, what would the most courageous aspect of me, how would they show up in the world? What would they need? What would my inner child need of me? You know what I'm saying? How can I make my inner child proud? That is what you should take with you for today. Remember what I said about looking in the mirror and loving yourself and not being hard on yourself, because you're amazing and we need you. I really hope you enjoyed this channeling. My name is Anthony Koneski. I work for the highest form of Source White Light. So if you're interested in more of these readings, please subscribe and I'll see you on the next one. Peace and love.